Hello and welcome to another week of building Kamino. This time we're continuing our barracks which we worked on from the last episode, and I've also got quite a lot of work to do about what I worked on last week. It turned out that not everything was completely right, so let's get into that.
Move it, troopers! On the double! Fire!
Okay then, so let's open up this little boy from Bricklink. Got a lovely little invoice sheet here with all the parts, so we'll leave that to the side. But here we go, just a small selection today. The main reason I got this order was for these pieces here, to finish off my barracks, which will be very wonderful and useful. I also found these in the store. Mainly I bought these just for these stickers. I believe they were from like a small Hoth set, to detail these same type of pieces. So I think that'll look quite good in Kamino, just to give the room a little bit more detail by detailing those. Because I don't really like large blank pieces, and putting stickers on them is probably the best way to fix that. These small orange pieces also for the barracks. These 4 grey snot bricks I needed for a specific project. These are for that same project. These are actually quite hard to find in this colour, but 6 was the exact quantity I needed to finish off my... It's a very specific snot thing with that, you'll see it. These I just picked up because they were cheap. I think like 1p each, and they're nice. I don't actually have too many of these, so it's good to get some more. They're good, nice detailing pieces, and they can create cool railings. And then last up, I got these big trans orange pieces. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use for these. I might probably end up putting them in my Coruscant mock, because I need a lot of neon or translucent stuff for that, so these will do quite nicely there. Great, let's get to some building. Okay, the first thing I want to do is get these stickers, which I just showed you in the previous haul, and actually start putting them on top of the cylinder pieces that they go to, just to detail up the middle bits inside the walls. I actually got 4 of these, so I'm very excited to get into it. And there you have it. I've put all the sticker pieces on those designs there, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. They look pretty good, I'd say. They've got actually the design on them. I tried to make them so they look like more symmetrical, although that made it look a little bit weird with like the grey signs on the left and right. But I'm not too fussed about that. I'm still happy with the overall look. Now my next intention is to put in these benches in the bottom, because I realised I didn't actually do that last week. So let's get straight into that. So I've just popped in a couple of small bench designs just with the white and black, and I'm pretty happy with the result. If I pull this off for you, you can see that I've actually used a window piece and a 2x2 like jumper tile. My problem is that you can see that the plates there is only a half thick, which means that when I put it down and try to put that piece on top, it's very, very slightly too tall, if you can see. So it doesn't quite fit in there, which is unfortunate. And also I can't quite figure out a way to actually put this down so that it sticks. So if you've got any idea how to secure that in or how to make them the same height, I'd be very grateful for that. I tried putting some plates in there, but it didn't quite reach. Lego math is tricky. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, we found a problem with this section. If I look at these top sections in between each of my cylinders, you can see that there is actually 7 studs in between each one, which is not big enough for what I need, because I need 2 4x4 dishes and at least a 1x2 ladder. So basically it means that this corner has to go and the other corner has to go, just so I can space out this section a lot easier, because these are the size of dishes I want to use, so it's the only really way I can do it. Okay, so after a lot of working out, I can actually figure out that there's precisely 10 studs in between each of these spaces, and I didn't actually have to do any of the fancy half stud stuff. You can just work it normally. So I'm very excited about that, and I can actually get this back wall in now and finally put some detail into it. So let's have a good look at that then, shall we? Okay, so I've actually now got that back wall in, and I'm really happy with it. I've put a little orange stripe in each one, which isn't wholly accurate, but I like the look because there's going to be an orange stripe going upwards, so it kind of just continues that. I was also able to fit a 3rd line in each of these front spaces, which I've also moved forward by a stud, just to make those more pronounced as well. and I'm really happy with how they've turned out. Generally, I think they make a really nice look to this overall section. And I am missing a couple of pieces to finish it, like these orange inverted slopes to go on top of these bits, to line up with the white ones you see next to it. Those will be coming in next week's Bricklink haul. But it's good to finally be actually making progress on Kamino this week. So now I'm going to go into a live stream to build the top section of this barracks. So hopefully you enjoy that if you were in that live stream. Or if not, I'll just show you what I built after it, coming right after this. So hope you enjoy. Ooh, so that was a very productive live stream. We got a lot done around here. As you can see, we've got our like sleeping pod section, and I'm really happy with how they've turned out with all these dishes. I didn't have quite enough of them to finish up this section, as you can see, so that will be amended by next week, but I'm still really happy with the overall result. So I'm going to have 3 sections up here, each with 4 pods, making 12 in total, if you see some maths. Now my next step is to work above these 2 parts here, so they look a little bit more like the front one. And then after that, I think we're just about done in terms of what we can do for this week on Kamino. And there we have it. I was actually able to find 4 more dishes so I could sort out that last section. And I've now pretty much done this top section here. I know I'm still missing some gaps in here, but that's just because I need some more of those cylinder pieces. The side also needs to be finished off too. As I said, I've got quite a lot of pieces I need to come in from Bricklink, mainly on the underside of the orange strips in each of these 3 sections, as well as like the cylinders to go in between the 2 main bits. And a couple more dishes just to finish up these as well. But yeah, as it stands, I really like how this is turning off. But that's going to have to be it for this week on Kamino, because I was building that thing all week. It meant I couldn't get as much done as I wanted to for this section. But next week we will be coming back with a banger. But hopefully you enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, like the update, that's what the like button's there for. Please tell me any good 2x ladder designs to fit in here. Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye.